struggled a little bit yesterday with turnovers. I think between the two of them, they played some minutes but had 7 turnovers in that game. And it's a good thing Gordy Presnell has a lot of options, I think, in the backcourt. He can throw players like that in the game a while, see how they're going to do. If they don't perform, he tries somebody else.
So Poteet will take a seat, and Lenhart will check in.
A little bit of full court press right here for Boise. The third person of the day guarding Porche Torrance, and that's Nicole Beatty, number 30.
Teams trading turnovers as we look at the season series. Boise State defeating New Mexico both games.
Yeah, and really early in the season, the first conference game of the season, Boise State getting a good win against New Mexico and then going down to the pit for the first time.
Yeah.
Came away with a solid win there.
Torrance will be whistled for that foul. Nice head fake there by Marshall.
I think one of the things, though, that everybody knows is that New Mexico is the kind of team that, as we saw from Wednesday's game, can be a different team when they get to the tournament. They prepare so well. They're so good at just having great habits, coming out and just being ready to play and not having their heads too full of scouting reports and a bunch of other things. Brady
didn't like the single coverage, gave it up to Lenhart. Brady keeps it alive. Lenhart blocked by Nige. Boy, it is getting physical in there. The refs are letting them play.
We saw this in the game with Wyoming and San Diego State. Very, very chippy in the first half. I like to see it because there's a lot at stake right here. Both of these teams with really great opportunities. One of them is going to go to the finals of the tournament and have a chance to go to the NCAA tournament possibly.
Torrance gets it done.
Yeah, again, so quick, and like I said, Nicole Brady is guarding her right now. It's the third player to have to guard Porche Torrance, and nobody's figured out how to do it yet.
Well, she's got 10 points already. Marshall with a huge answer.
And a good job right there. The defense goes underneath that screen, as there was a screen on the ball set for Marshall, and she has got some really nice range. A player that has had injury issues over the years, a little bit healthier this year, had some good games.
Well, she's at her seasonal average with that triple, and that's a bonus off the bench if you're Gordy Presnell with only 12 on the shot clock for the Lobos. How about Jamie Jackson? I don't think anybody expected her to take that shot.
Well, I think she noticed the shot clock running down, and Jamie Jackson can be a little bit hot and cold. Somebody that can turn the ball over a little too much or knock down big shots like that.
Lenhart gets bumped by Nige, who holds her ground, and again, play on. Durbin can't turn the corner. Jackson will swing it. Lauren Taylor will shoot it from there. She's short.
I think for Lenhart, you know, she likes to shoot that fall-away jumper down low, and she's so big and powerful, more than anybody on the court right now. Really, really consider, you know, using that strength and going through the defender.
Lenhart one-on-one against Nige. She'll draw the foul and go to the line. Nige with her first.
Lenhart really likes to sort of use her length, has a little bit of a jump hook in the low block position. That little fadeaway jumper isn't really so comfortable powering up and through the defender. So New Mexico doing a good job of being physical with her early.
Lenhart, an 81% free throw shooter. Just a terrific touch as she gives you 50% in the field goal percentage department, as both clubs going deep into their bench. Emily Stark making a rare appearance in this tournament anyway. And let's see if she can give a little bounce for Yvonne Sanchez.
Well, she has got some size there, number 43 in red, 6'5". You know, you can't coach size, right?
That's right. That's what they say anyway. Lenhart true with her second charity toss. 16-11 now. Boise State hanging around. Another turnover, and Boise State will try to reload. Good tag team defense by the Lobos there. Wow. Careful now.
Poteet had really good position, got a terrific pass, but we talked about Stark having that size on the inside. That's a pinpoint pass. You have Stark there with her length. You have Nikki Nelson, if you put the ball down low, that's just going to be like a chihuahua and go get it. Yap at your ankles there.
Marshall picks up her first. Nelson way short. Andrea says that ball was tipped. Anywho, we'll revisit that when we come back. Lobos still with the 5-point lead. New Mexico has led this baby from the opening tip. 16-11 is the count as we're getting late in the first half. Andrea, you've talked a lot about the Lobos. As far as they've come with the injuries, pretty impressive.
Yeah, and you know, we don't want to harp on it, but those 5 freshmen that left a big hole. And then early in the season, Yvonne Sanchez lost Sarah Hallis, the one on your left there. All of them in white shirts today. Nice that they're matching, but Hallis, probably the best player for New Mexico. And also Diva Vaughn, who had transferred. She was such a tremendous player, out with a concussion for this year. Going to give it a go next year, and she's a terrific story. And then Whitney Johnson, who was supposed to be a tremendous freshman.
We got an offensive foul away from the ball.
Boise State continues with this full court press right now. They worked on this a little bit yesterday, but it's not anything new. Couple of different wrinkles at different times, a player on the basketball, and I like this strategy because New Mexico doesn't have depth.
Fly pattern, Nelson. Step through past Lenhart, who had just picked up her first foul, and Nelson completes it at the cup.
Well-designed out-of-bounds play right there, and Nikki Nelson doing a terrific job of catching and finishing on that play.
Pilcher to Isham. Isham can't get the three-point shot down, and they'll say ball off Boise State. New Mexico's ball, and they've got that 7-point cushion.
Again, this full court press, Pilcher on the ball, very, very quick, and they will trap out of this, so it'll be important for New Mexico to handle the pressure.
Well, so far, so good. Jackson still on the floor. Torrance on the bench for New Mexico. She's been there for a little bit. Jackson steps away, rims out. And here comes Lister, fresh into the Boise State lineup. That's Cinnamon. Poteet. Lenhart will not be denied. Stripped by Nikki Nelson. Boise State wanted a foul. Erskine can't turn the corner, so she'll skip it. Taylor with 12 on the shot clock. Everything on the perimeter right now. Lister whistled for that foul, her first, team's third.
Boise State is working very hard defensively. You know, they've made mistakes. They haven't been able to guard Porche Torrance in the low block. They've given up some offensive rebounds, but essentially their on-the-ball defense, their first line of defense has been very good. They haven't been able to finish that as they've given up 5 offensive rebounds, but not in the last couple of minutes. A little bit of a trap here. Again, a 2-3 zone that goes into a trap.
Deuce. Jamie Jackson, terrific shift off the bench for Sanchez.
She was a big pickup as she transferred to New Mexico. They needed bodies, and she's given them somebody.
Lenhart flustered on that shot. Hands in her face. New Mexico trying to add to its biggest lead. Torrance back into the lineup, as is Nige.
And the Broncos are trying to dictate the tempo here. They're trying to push, they're trying to pressure, trap, do some different things. New Mexico has responded every single time.
Catch and shoot for Torrance, can't get it down. Lister will start things the other way. Up top to Lenhart. Draws the foul against Nige. She will go to the line. Nige now has 2.
Jackson coming off the bench. Didn't do much on Wednesday in the quarterfinals, but has hit a couple of key shots here. They give her a couple of inches. She's not afraid to take that. She's got some minutes on the court, got some hours in the gym. She is that backup point guard, and at times has started for New Mexico this season.
Lenhart, the 6'2" junior out of Eagle, Idaho, an 81% free throw shooter. As Durbin checks back in and back to Jackson, nice shift. You know, she gives you about 6 points a game, but only 1 in the quarterfinals, and she has been effective with her minutes today.
You see Lenhart, 7 points. She's had to work for those points here today, and she's going to have to continue to work. I think it's going to be key for her to not back down in the paint. She'll have a little bit of a break right now, but she's going to have to be powerful in the paint and not give in to maybe New Mexico's intensity and scrappiness inside.
So Brady will check back in. I like what I see from Lenhart at this point. She keeps going back into the kitchen, and she's going to, you know, at some point get something to go down besides free throws. I like how aggressive she's been, but she'll need a rest. 2013, Lobos have led from the start.
New Mexico runs a little bit of a motion offense, and Nikki Nelson being guarded by Brady. A mismatch there, and terrific hands by Brady.
Yeah.
She's been active today. Brady, I thought on Wednesday, didn't play a lot of minutes, sat on the bench quite a bit, but today very much into the game.
And she's just a tough kid. She's not, you know, she's only 6 foot, but she'll give you 6, 7 rebounds a game and some points. I like her. Loses it there. A lot of red all over that ball, and the possession arrow favors an aggressive New Mexico club.
When you're not tall, I think that's when you become very, very good at going after the basketball when it's the waist down. New Mexico, you're seeing they're getting their hands on basketballs when it's below the waist. On the men's side, CSU does that so well defensively. A very small team, they play small ball.
The wrong pass from Durbin. There's Taylor. Can she mop up? Wild stuff. Erskine, tag team. Hustle play by Pilcher. Brady, terrific job to corral the bounce pass and score.
Good job by Boise State. And again, you look at what they need to do. They need to push tempo. And in that situation, it was a fast break. I thought Brady was excellent running the floor right there.
Much needed field goal for Boise State.
And they will push again. Cinnamon Lister not afraid to put the ball on the floor, put her head down and go to the rim.
Can't finish there. Oops, Taylor's got it, but I like what Lister's doing. You're absolutely right, partner. The pace is just what the Broncos would like. If they've got depth, the Broncos, it is at the guard position.
And this is a time where it might be a little bit ugly now, but I think over time, New Mexico's going to wear down, so you have to stick with that strategy.
Uh-oh, Durbin goes down. And stays down.
Yeah, boy, you really hate to see that. Just landed after shooting that layup right there. Yeah, as we see Durbin limp off here. Just a look right here in the fast break situation. Watch right here as we watch this play develop. Go ahead and play it through. And Brady, number 30, you're going to see her streak down the court. And a terrific job, I thought, by Pilcher. She did a nice job of knowing where Brady was going to be. That's a senior that is able to know what's happening out there on the floor.
So Durbin goes to the end of the bench and will have an ankle looked at, her left ankle. She had missed badly from the outside, so instead went to the cup and finished, but landed awkwardly.
Boy, Diana Lee, freshman out there. She's got some experience with the junior national team for Canada, gets minutes, but she can't be soft.
22-15, Lobos with the lead. We're getting late in the first half. Come on back.
That shot, each one is worth $50. 30 seconds on the clock, starting in 3, 2, 1. First one is good.